Good morning, everybody. Today is the 30th of June, 2016. Zoe and Jane here. Zoe, Jane, awesome. Nice warm day. And we're going to walk through here. There's water. We're at the beach. It's really very slippery, so I'm going to go on the grass and go slow. Yeah. See what we can do. Squish, squish. There we go. Okay. The discussion today is going to be Canada Day? Canada Day, yeah. There's the lighthouse from 1888, I believe, or 1858. 1858, the town of Collingwood was announced, and this is the place where I grew up. I grew up in this region, and I know it well, so it's very familiar to me. And there's the Canada Day flag right there. We have some beautiful, looks like pink quartz friendship rock. And I want to verify something from a post yesterday, whereby discussing about the New World Order agenda and regarding the millions of persons that were displaced because of war, and whether or not that was on purpose or not. There's always that possibility that that could happen. So we go over here. There's always that possibility that we're not aware of what's really happening on the world stage, because we're not really in control of what happens on the world stage, because there aren't enough referendums. I think that on all important issues like war, people should go, unless it is a direct threat. And now they're trying to make more and more direct threats. See, there's the beautiful Sleeping Princess, Christian Island, right? I could almost touch it today, right there. I have nothing against refugees. In fact, I sincerely support refugees and persons that are in need, but I think it must be balanced out so that the infrastructure of a place isn't distorted and there becomes hatred and animosity towards persons because of displacement of jobs or whatever happens, Things have to balance, and I do believe that the persons who created this situation have to pay us back for our inconvenience and et cetera. So I would just, whoever is responsible, if it's Saudi Arabia or whatever, they should just take over Saudi Arabia, because honestly, they were behind 9/11. They didn't pay any of those people back yet. Why not? Because the Saudis are working with someone in the 1% group. Whether or not we're in control of that or not, we don't know. But it might be a fine balance between power mongers. Just power, That looks like, I don't know what that looks like. Yes, dear, I'm coming home. So anyway, I just want to clarify that there's no way that I'm any way against refugees, helping them. In fact, I do help them, and I have helped them in various ways in my past, what I can do. And I'm not going to say what I do, because that's telling one hand what I'm doing. I do believe that I'm glad that we're helping. I know that there's a lot of people who said, hey, you're not looking after the vets, why are you looking after these possible combatant types, that are about not liking us very much because of their training, and a lot of them could be very serious threats to us in the future, if not, especially if people are, well, let's put it this way, brainwashing, any kind of mind control that the Taliban is doing, or whoever, or MK Ultra. It's always very indicative of that kind of stick to only one philosophy in your government kind of thing, which is should be illegal, and it's a cult. So I think that you know that, and it's just used for strategy purposes by the 1%, in my opinion. Yes, that's right, ISIS is the 1% agenda. And so infrastructure is quite obvious, especially 1 million persons going through Europe. And then what's happening with Europe right now, and the hatred that's happening because of this. I think it's a frightening observation that has to be addressed, that's not an issue that they've really noticed, and it is an important issue. But again, people use any excuse to create hate mongering, of course. But at the same time, is it a reality where persons have lost their jobs because of influx or dismantled their safety? It looks sometimes like that from what I hear, but I don't have absolute proof of that. You know, there's a lot of people who are very helpful and thankful for being given a second chance. But if this second chance was a strategic plan, well, then things would work out differently. And sometimes it looks that way. And you have to be very vigilant, and watch that this isn't the case, because if it is, we've been made huge fools of. You know, the wool was pulled over our eyes without us really getting the idea of what was happening. Or if it wasn't, somebody was behind the works. A little payola perhaps, a little threat perhaps. It's just how it works. It's insidious. So in order for us to maintain a semblance of society or culture, a balance has to be achieved. And that means that everyone who needs a job or wants a job should get one. Everyone should have a guaranteed income. We're in a very rich country with rich resources. We have no excuse not to share the wealth. And definitely, when we don't, I have to wonder why not. So this country can do a lot more for the vulnerable citizens. The people who are, for example, in CARP, this is a society of seniors that notice that a lot of seniors can't afford their medicines. And they have to choose between food or medicine. And that, in my opinion, is wrong. In a society like ours, in a very rich country like ours with natural resources, there's no excuse for that. So you have to think there's something with the infrastructure that has caused it to go into an imbalance. And there were no checks and balances to verify. Oh, listen to them. To verify. Hello.
You coming home now?
Definitely.
Great, because you went right out of the reception area.
Oh, I know. I always do at the beach. It's just the way the beach is.
What happened to charge up the battery?
Okay. So anyway, as I was saying before, there's a lot of frogs in here. Hold on. Hold on, so. Yeah, so it's nice to have neighbors. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Mr. Rogers. Yeah, that's another Mandela effect. Mr. Rogers, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. I never remember him saying this neighborhood. It was always, it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day. You know that. I don't want to sing the whole song. But definitely there's something going on about the glitch in time and space and our memories, and they can't stay straight if time and space is being altered by CERN. That's concerning, disconcerting. Oh, certo. Wonder what it would sound like. Is there sound in space? Why can't we hear the sun going? That would be really loud, wouldn't it? You know, there's so many things that are balanced that we just don't understand how the vacuum works. How can the sun in a vacuum be fiery? Because it's plasma. It's like half water, half fire. Fire water. Fire water, Jane. Is fire water. Oh, okay. Thank you. Native Elder. Muskoka. I am from Muskoka. I am from Muskoka. A place. My ancestors came here a long, long time ago. Landed in Muskoka. Well, they did. And I like Muskoka, and I think I deserve to live back there. So I'm going to go homestead on my own and old ancestral grounds and see what happens. Phew, it's very hot. It's going to be bright hot today. I took some pictures of the sun. I'll take some more to show you the solarization effect, solaronic effect, solaronic, the ions that we're just beginning to understand, the burn off of our dear soul, it's our third eye, and our solar plexus at the same time. In the unity, they come together. We have been big banged how many times? Oh, that's not right. I shouldn't say it that way. We have had 7 big bangs in history because we have 7 chakras, main chakras. And maybe we had little bangs along the way which made the extra chakras. I don't know. And then you have your multi-dimensional chakras, which keep going and going and going ad infinitum. But that's like a house of cards. We don't get that yet. That's very complicated. I think the simpler it is, better it is for me to understand. Oh, let's say we have 5 to 7 chakras. And after that, we probably are, after we ascend from the body, the duality, then, yeah, it might happen before we ascend the body, like as in the rapture. Or it might happen instantaneously, like one minute I'm walking down the street, the next minute I'm in heaven. Or if it's not heaven, it's the new earth. If it's not the new earth, it's somewhere else in the dimensional universe that keeps continuing on. And if we can ever get out of here, out of the dimensional matrix of the infinite 8, infinity, if we can get off the infinite, let's say this is infinity, goes round and round and round, you got to get off that merry-go-round, and then it goes, okay, ion positive, ion negative, we're working on that. Hard to do, and you have so many other things to do in the daytime, but sure. Pardon me? And yeah, so I don't have a lot of my Google showing up for some reason, and that's really disturbing. Yeah, I wish I could go with that trailer far, far away. Oh, I'd like to go to Arizona. Sedona. That would be nice. I'm sure I have dreams. I want to connect things. Connect the pieces of our past. Our ancient past. Boy, it's getting hot here. I'm going to go this way. Anyway, I want to say have a wonderful day, everyone. And I want to show you some flowers before we go. They're yellow flowers. I don't know what they're called. They're not buttercups. They look like buttercups, but they're like a cross between a buttercup and an orchid. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm itchy all over. I hope that Google plays my videos and it will print my post because it hasn't been doing that. To say that's disturbing is an understatement. I saw a wolf through here in the wintertime. He stood on this mound over here. See that big mound over there? He was right on the top of the hill. A big, huge wolf. A gray wolf. Well, gray-brown. It was cute. He was so cute. It wasn't like the white wolf. He was big. Bigger than the white wolf that I met up north. And up north, he was big, too. I don't know, wild animals always seem to come around me. I got a picture of Daisy Deerheart was staring at me today. She follows me. It's quite interesting. I don't know how she does it, but she'll show up all of a sudden, make herself known, look right at me, won't move. I guess they remember, Here's the orchids, the last of the orchids. And the coolness of the stream and the shadow here, it's still allowed to grow. I really enjoy nature, and I feel that my heart sings when I'm in nature. I just feel so much better. And if I didn't have nature, I would make nature happen around me, and I would just find a place, like just even a plant to look at or something, you know? Bring green into your worlds, because it's something in our brains that need this, and it's a balancing thing. So, yeah, oh, yeah, being able to balance, being able to feel free to be who you are, exactly who you are, wounds and all, and just enjoy your existence is a great, great thing. I hope that we can enjoy our moments on this planet in peace and prosperity for all. And that was my speech for today. And I hope that you have a great, wonderful holiday, and peace be to you. Thank you.